Good.
Great.
How excited were you to get that first start? I mean, a true freshman starting along the offensive line is a rarity in major college football, and yet you pulled it off. How excited were you, and how did you think it went?
Yeah, it was a blessing. When the coach told me before the game, I knew that he had faith in me to play and to lead the line. And he just throughout the week, me and Sweeney were in competition, going head to head. Both playing well, both playing great. And it went all the way up until the beginning of the game. Coach gave me the nod that I'm going to go out with the first team. I was just excited. It's like a one-time life and experience. And I was just glad that he had faith in me, and I'm glad that he thought I could do what I need to do.
So he didn't give you the nod till game day, actually?
Yeah, he let me know before the game that I was going to go in. I think he kind of didn't want to give me started or anything. Kind of just wanted me to relax all week and be mindful whether or not I'm going to get in regardless. So he just wanted my mindset going in to be all right.
So what did it feel like when you stepped out there and did that first snap?
It was. I had to get that first hit. It's always that first hit. So once I got that first hit and I got that knock to knock, I felt like I was going. So we started off the tempo, kind of just filling stuff out. But then once we got into it, we started hitting, going back to back, getting the ball down, getting the snap. So it was just I needed that first hit. That first hit was everything.
What was it like going up against a pretty good football player for your first time out? This guy they say is going to be drafted next year.
He was. The whole D line was really good. So it was a good challenge for me. It prepared me for this week. But I just wanted to go out there and do my job, regardless. I'll just, no matter who it is, I don't care. It's lining up in front of me, I'm just gonna do my job, try my hardest and finish up the plays.
When did you start? You started this transition to center in the off season, right?
Yes.
So you kind of knew going in that you were gonna play center here, basically.
Yeah. I played guard at Mater Dei all for my 3 years. I started Mater Dei when I was a sophomore. I played guard. I was at the second string center for a little bit, so I took snaps there and then. But before I came up here, Coach Fry was telling me to get some snaps in, be comfortable with it because he might move you to center.
You worked with Chris Ward on that, is that right?
Yeah. Chris Ward is my old offensive line coach, and he's a UCLA alumni. And before I came up here, he was giving me lots of tips. So that gave me a really good jump going in because I didn't know a lot about center, didn't know what to do. But he played center here for his sophomore year, so he gave me some good tips and good motions going forward.
What was the biggest transition?
I think the biggest transition was just having the ball in my hand, basically. Just getting off the ball and not having my hand just so freely, and just getting used to being very vocal. Because at my old school, I was kind of just a guard, looked to my center for the plays and everything. And I wouldn't be that vocal. I had to understand more like formations and concepts of the defense,
right.
And more indicators of like when blitzes are coming. So that was a big transition for me. Was understanding the defense more and being more vocal with my team.
What was it like when Dorian came in? You guys both being freshmen in that first game, both of you together, quarterback center rapport.
Yeah, it was. I was wondering if Wooden was okay, but I knew that next man up, he was going to do his job regardless. We prepared all week, both quarterbacks to come in and be able to do their job. So I had no doubt he was going to be able to come in and transition.
What were your main takeaways from playing in the game and then watching it on film? What were some of the things you learned?
Some of the things I learned. Come out faster, come out way faster. As a freshman, my first game, I was trying to come in and fill stuff out, but there's no time for filling out. So first play, I just gotta come out and smack. Another thing is just knowing I got to the left and to the right like veterans. So just look to them for any help that I need. I got Justin Murphy on the right of me, and I got Mike Giles. Both played plenty of games, and so I can always go to them if I need any help.
What do you think of OU? What do they bring to the table? What's going to challenge you?
Just another good team, another physical upfront team. We're just gonna come with a good game plan this week and come out fast tempo, and just the coaches are gonna have us prepared for this game.
Do you think that playing in the Rose Bowl is gonna give you some preparation for being in front of a huge crowd?
Yeah. I think the Rose Bowl hadn't got me ready for this, and I'm just gonna have to go and see how it comes.
Do you guys can go faster with the tempo than you did in that first game?
Yeah. We're gonna follow the game plan. The coaches are gonna get us into the right situation to go faster and slow down sometimes. So yeah, we'll see how Coach Kelly wants us to come about it. So yeah.
You went out of the game for a few snaps in the second half.
Yeah.
Was that an injury thing, or was it just a coaching point?
I was cramping really bad, and I was cramping like my whole legs I couldn't extend them, so I didn't want to get another quarterback hurt. So I just told my coach to make the best decision and came out and got some fluids and some IV in me, and then when I came back out, I was able to play again.
Do you just need to hydrate more to kind of avoid that in the future?
Yeah, for sure. I need to hydrate more. Didn't realize before pregame warm up, lost a lot of sweat. So yeah, that was just a mistake on me, not knowing how much body fluid I would be losing in the game. So for sure, I'm hydrating more for this weather in Oklahoma this week.
Thank you.